Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to special King of Vegas edition of Poker Face. We have a few issues to address this week, and I'm gonna fly right into them. The first one, as you know, if you've indeed watched or were at the show, is we have a little tournament brewing for what used to be the television title. Now, of course, I say used to be because it's been destroyed. There are bits of it left inside one of my roster members, but for all intents and purposes, the TV title is dead. I can confirm that we're getting a new one built, but I cannot confirm that it's going to be called the TV title because, well, the board told me that might not be. I'm cool either way. But the way it's going to work is it's going to be a tag team tournament, kind of know your enemy type deal, where the winning team will face each other for the title. Now, there are 9 possible people that could be in this tournament, and I've got some handy little names right here. What I'm going to do is put them into a hat and pull them out, and that's going to be our draw. So who goes into the hat? Valerie Lamb goes into the hat. Future title holder? Maybe. In. Who else goes in the hat? Diana Valentine. She goes in the hat. She's done well so far. A good addition to the roster. Not someone like Ollie or Wolf, who really annoyed me. Who else? James Storr, the New Era World Heavyweight Champion. Got some way to go before he's the SCW Global Champion. He's on the right track. Who else? Hall of Famer JT Cash. Missed. He's got a chance, of course, of being the United title #1 contender, and if so, he'll not be in this tournament. I'll explain how that will work in a minute. Jason Scorpio, another big guy. Some big guys in this tournament. Imagine if 2 of them were on the same team. You see, it's luck of the draw, people. Luck of the draw. Who else have we got? The man that everyone loves to hate, allegedly. Extreme. Former global champion. He's in there. Do you want him on your team? Who knows, he might be. Then we've got new guy, substance abuser, Stoner. He beat the Bears, or one of them, or some of them, I can't even remember. Well done. Let's see if he can be a tag team partner for any of you. Then we've got the man who does not enjoy the numbers game, Stu Who. Don't worry, Stu, tag team is only 2 people, not 3. And finally, someone who I'm sure will be a popular choice as partner for any of these fine athletes, Ashley McDaniel. Now, as you know, there are 9 names that I've just put into my hat. So how it will work with this, I will draw 8 teams. There'll be 1 man left over, or woman, and once next week's main event is finished, we will know which of these 9 will be facing Sabra Nikolaev and Joe Mack at No Limit. If, for example, JT Cash is drawn as teammate to Stu Who, and JT Cash wins the #1 contenders match, then he'll be replaced with whoever the 9th man or woman is. It's as easy as that. So, in association with, who I'm sure you've spotted here, Manfred P. Unicorn. I'm going to do the draw, and then I'm going to probably advertise it somewhere. So, here it goes. See, I can't, it's not going to be fixed. That's basically what I'm getting at. It's completely random. So the first name drawn is Stoner. So, Stoner, I'm going to just put a little map out of who teams with who on by my feet here. Stoner will team with, oh no, hang on. Let's do this properly. Stoner will team with Valerie Lamb. Congratulations, Valerie. You're not teaming with Ashley, which I'm sure, while would have been brilliant television, you would have hated. So, next name out of the hat. Here it is. Who have we got next? It is New Era World Heavyweight Champion James Stall, the big guy. So, who will James be teaming with? Let's have a look. James Stall's teammate, and I've just seen this through the paper, is Ashley McDaniel. Lovely. That could be really entertaining. Right, next up we have got SCW Hall of Famer JT Cash. A fine teammate for anyone, I'm sure. It's a shame it wasn't Stall, because that also has potential for fireworks. They don't seem to like each other very much. Imagine that. Professional wrestlers not getting along. So, partnering Hall of Famer, a former global champion JT Cash, we will have Extreme. Now, of course, both of these guys are in the #1 contenders match next week. So if they both lose, they're teaming with each other the following week. Okay. Next up, we've got Diana Valentine, one of Oscar's favourites, which leaves us with 2 more names. So, who will Diana Valentine's partner be? It is Jason Scorpio. Lovely. So that leaves 1 name left in the hat, just to prove I did put them all in there. 1 name left in the hat, and this person is now the wild card, which is probably quite apt considering it's Stu Who, and he's crazy. So yes, do I promise you a team of 2 people, and currently you only have 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Obviously now you're going to go insane. So let's just clarify the situation. The tag team partners for the, I'm going to call it title tournament because I don't know what's going on. The tag team partners are Stoner and Valerie Lamb, Diana Valentine and Jason Scorpio, James Stall with Ashley McDaniel, JT Cash with Extreme, and then we've got Stu Who on his own, ready to partner with, well, he's going to be partnering with either Cash, Extreme, or Stall, depending on who wins the #1 contenders match next week out of McDaniel, Cash, and Extreme. it will all become clear. So, that's business part 1 out of the way. I'm going to replace the hat. We have a lot of good stuff going on right now. Of course, in my genius, I announced the return of the hardcore time limit title match, which will be a no limit. Oddly, Omen seems to have been a little bit annoyed by this. I don't know why. He seems to enjoy hurting people, and this simply increases the number of people that he is able to hurt. Granted, there will be extra threat to his title, but he says he can handle it. So my advice to him is to get on with it and handle it. Don't bitch at me for making the decisions that everybody else wants to see. Yeah? Vodka, by the way. Love it. So, that's that taken care of. We have also got a small problem with the Sinistry. I'm sure you've all probably noticed. And that leads me on to some ridiculous accusations that have been thrown in my direction by someone in the Sinistry, Sabra Nikolaev. Now, Sabra Nikolaev has alleged that the attack on my roster at Legacy was because of something I organised, that I attacked my own roster to make Doug and the Sinistry look bad. I'm not sure what shows she's been watching or indeed taking part in prior to Legacy, but I'm pretty sure nobody liked him before Legacy anyway. Therefore, meaning that I'm risking attacking my entire roster, them finding out and not liking me, and then for having to deal with them and the Sinistry all by myself. I had people queuing up, knocking on my door, offering me assistance to deal with Doug before Legacy happened anyway. Extreme, Omen, Bella even offered me assistance in the matter. I don't need to ruin his cred. He's done that already. He's been walking around for like a year saying he's God. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing I can do to make people like him any less. So why waste my effort? I prefer to go the more direct route. You saw the direct route at the end of last week. And yes, Sav has advised me that perhaps my reaction was hot-headed and a little bit petulant by sending my own guys out there. But at least they wore snappy t-shirts. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't attack my own roster. It's ridiculous to have anyone suggest that. It's kind of desperate as well, to be honest with you. Quite how anybody could be so ridiculously brainwashed into thinking that Doug wouldn't attack everybody is quite worrying, especially when you spend so much time with him. So we'll leave it at that, really, because, you know, I don't do that anymore. The truth will come out in the end. That's the main thing. But going forward, next week's show looks like it's going to be a great one. Yeah, we've got the #1 contender match in the main event. We've got Doug and Roscoe Shane going at it again, one-on-one. Roscoe won the rematch, and after Doug again brought some guys down to the ring last week to assist him, I was more than happy to grant it. Spectre, Spectre, part man, part glass, takes on Michael Thunder, which is brilliant. Spectre told me that he wanted to fight, so fighting he is. It's as simple as that. Thunder said he wanted a challenge. You've got Spectre. I think that speaks for itself. Couple of tag team matches. Joe Mac teams with Strike. Pretty good. Stoner, he's in action as well. New girl, Hiroko. She looks like somebody that would smash my brain in. Looking forward to seeing that. Grocery Boy is back. The Bag Man is here again. I'm looking forward to that too. And of course we've got a couple of announcements as well. The TV title will be addressed. It's not a TV title. It's not anymore. Let's draw a line under that. It's no longer going to be called the TV title. But yeah, it's going to be a good show. So that's me. That's your boss telling you all to behave. And yeah, we'll see who becomes the United title. Sort of number 1.5 contender, level with Joe Mac next week, and then the week after that, our little tag team tournament will begin. So let's just watch the viewing figures continue. One last thing I was going to mention though before I wrap it up is I brought with me my plan, a document that I have produced so that I can organise myself efficiently to deal with any threats that the Sinistry, or indeed anybody else, I'm looking at you Insomnia, may offer me and my leadership to this company. So I'm just going to bring out this plan that I made now. Here it is. That's right. Carte blanche. See you on Wednesday, Sinners. Goodbye.